Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from anthonymorganti.com, and today I'd like to talk to you about cold weather photography, specifically keeping yourself safe and comfortable and keeping your gear safe and in good working order when you're out photographing in cold weather. First of all, let's talk about keeping us safe and comfortable. Most of us know we should dress in layers, we should wear waterproof boots, warm socks, a hat. But my problem has always been I can't keep my hands warm, and I've never really found a glove that kept my hands warm but allowed me the dexterity I need to operate my camera equipment. So I did a little research and I found out that some NFL players use a concoction of 3 over-the-counter products to keep warm when they're playing in frigid temperatures. So I tried it out and it works really well. The first thing you're going to need is some Tiger Balm. Now, Tiger Balm is kind of a topical cream that you would use for muscle pain. Just put a real thin film of it on your hands and you're going to feel it gets really warm very quickly. After you put the Tiger Balm on, put on this warm skin. It says it warms and protects hands in cold weather. So you put that on second, again another thin coating on your hands. Finally, you finish it off with good old petroleum jelly, Vaseline. When you put that on your hands, now you're going to get really greasy and you're not going to want to operate your equipment. Now, the NFL guys, they go out and play football. They don't care that they're getting their opponent greasy or they're getting the grease all over their clothes. But I care. I don't want it all over my cameras and lenses. So what I do, I have these neoprene gloves. I guess they're nitrile gloves. You could buy them at Home Depot. You even see them at Walgreens, places like that. And they're real thin. And you just put these on so you won't get that greasy stuff all over your camera equipment. But it also really holds the heat. And what I found is I don't even need gloves after I do this. I mean, it could be sub-zero temperatures and I'm doing just fine. So that's my recommendation on how to keep your hands warm. Now, for your gear, it's amazing that gear really does work well in cold weather. The only thing you'll ever probably run into is batteries die very quickly. So it's a good idea to keep an extra battery in your pocket, in a pant pocket close to your body so it's staying warm. That way if a battery fails in your camera, you could just flip out the battery. The main problem you'll encounter when you're photographing in cold weather is when you come back in the house. Condensation will form all over the camera because you went from the cold outdoor temperature to the warm indoor temperature. Now, that condensation could promote mold growth in your lenses, it could corrode circuit boards, so we want to avoid that if at all possible. So what I do is I've got these huge Ziploc bags, and they even sell them bigger than this. You could get them, you could put your whole camera bag in this if you wanted to. So while you're outside and it's still cold, everything's cold, put your camera in the bag and then seal it tight, push out as much air as possible. Come in the house and let everything come up to room temperature. The condensation will form on the outside of the bag, but it tends not to form on the inside of the bag. So that'll protect your camera and lenses. Now, I also do one other thing. I put in a little bag of desiccant. It's like silica gel. You find these things in electronics when you buy it. There probably was one in your packet in your camera when you bought your camera. You could buy these larger ones at Amazon, and I'll have links to all this stuff in the description of this video, so if you ever want to buy any of this. So what I do while I'm still outside, I put my camera in the plastic bag and I throw one of these in there. Now, my hope is that if any moisture at all forms inside of that bag, it's going to be sucked up by the desiccant and not go into my camera at all. And that's it. That's how you keep yourself safe and warm and protect your equipment when you're out photographing in cold weather. So thank you everyone that watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. And if you could do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.